on Saturday, and Zac Seljaas joins us now in Studio B. Zac, welcome back to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And congratulations on your dunk, man.
Yeah, first time.
That was your first dunk at BYU, right?
Since freshman year exhibition game.
Okay,
yes.
yeah. So officially on the tally,
officially,
right?
yeah.
Now, what's awesome is there was a photo that I thought until yesterday was the bench reaction to Yoli's dunk. It was actually to your dunk.
Yeah. Mine was a little cooler.
We can debate that later. But the reaction of your teammates was really genuine, and it was awesome. What did that mean to you to have them react so strongly? And are you lightly offended that they reacted that strongly to you dunking? You're like, I'm 6'7", of course I can dunk.
I usually don't get that close to the rim, so it was kind of nice to have people supporting me with that. But it was cool. It was a fun game, a lot of energy, and so it was just natural to have that much emotion. And, yeah, that was my dunk, but Yoli's dunk was, wow, amazing. So, it's kind of hats off to them.
Hey, 2 dunks for the win. One from Yoli, one from Zac in a 15-point win over Utah. I'd also like to compliment your holiday wardrobe today.
Look at this. Look at this Christmas sweater, man. Where did you get this thing?
I got it from my brother. And
Ace?
Yep, we have matching ones, and it's from our favorite TV show, Friends.
Nice. So, I know that your favorite TV show is Friends.
Yeah.
And you know how I know that? BYU basketball with Dave Rose.
Yeah.
You were the 3 and the key guy last week.
Yeah. It's
no
a
one
great
guessed.
show.
No one guessed that your favorite TV show was Friends. They all thought The Office.
Yeah.
You seem like
your
an
teammates
office.
need to do their homework, Zac.
Yeah.
Zac Seljaas with us on BYU Sports Nation, BYU basketball forward, coming off a couple of big wins against Utah and Utah State. What's the best part about beating Utah?
Probably just that in-state rivalry. You just growing up in Salt Lake and kind of in Ute territory. You have all those fans and everyone that's kind of cheering against you, or just you grow up in that red kind of country. And so being Utah kind of, I was like, all right, like it's BYU, like they're the best, so BYU is on top, and so it's kind of fun to have that and to have that edge over Utah.
Did you feel the added weight of the football team lost Utah, so we needed that win in basketball? That meant something to the fan base.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
we all watched it as a team, that football game, and we were, kind of sad, and but we were like, all right, now this means we got to beat Utah, and so it worked.
On behalf of Cougar Nation, thank you.
Zac, when you watch that first 3-point shot go down, or maybe just even your first shot of a game, what does that do for the confidence of a shooter?
It makes the rim look like it's huge. You feel like every shot's gonna go in now, and once your first shot goes in, no matter if you miss the first 10, once one goes in, you're like, all right, next one's always in. Like it's going down.
50% three-point shooting from you as a freshman, 29% last year. You're up 6% this year. So what's the key to effective three-point shooting for you?
It's just confidence, to be able to go out and have a mindset that, like, all right, like I'm going to go out there and I'm going to make, every shot possible. And if I miss it, it's all right. I'm going to just keep shooting until I feel comfortable. It's just all about that confidence to be able to go in there and believe in yourself.
Love the shooter's mentality. Zac Seljaas with us on BYU Sports Nation. How would you explain your role on this team?
That's a hard one because we have so many great talent on this team. It's just kind of about winning. Anything that you can do to help your team win. And so whether that's playing defense or just getting a rebound or and trying to get a steal for an extra possession, that's all kind of my role is, to be able to go out there and just make plays to help our team win, basically.
You're a steal and dunk guy. That's what you do, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Fast breaks. And
like there's 3-and-D guys and there's steal and dunk guys. Yeah, exactly. Yoli Childs has scored 31 in 3 straight games. What has changed for him, in your opinion?
I think the game has slowed down for him. It just becomes so natural. Everything that he does, when he gets the ball, he knows he can make a play. And if that double team comes, he's willing to pass it out and give it other people. But when that double team's not there, he's able to score, and it's hard to stop him. And so he's very confident, just so easygoing, and so it's becoming all natural to him now.
He's shooting 6% higher from three than you. That can't happen, right? Like, you got to outshoot him?
Yeah, he has a little bit less shots, but
It's early in the season,
hey,
right,
volume.
Zach?
Yeah.
I'll always side with the shooter because I was that guy. So I totally get it.
Really? Nice.
Oh, settle down.
You were the steal and dunk guy, too, I thought.
No, never.
You were the steal
guy. Oh, goodness. Zach, when you look at what happened in that players' meeting on Monday, I like getting the different perspectives from all of the different players on how they felt walking out of that meeting. How did you feel walking out of that players-only meeting before the Utah State and Utah games?
I felt like I was going out there for everyone else, for the team. Instead of kind of going out there for yourself, trying to, kind of get through the day, like, all right, I'm gonna do this and get better at this. Instead, it was like, all right, as a team, we're gonna get better at this today, and we're gonna keep like striving to like get better defensively, get better offensively, and as a team we'll grow together instead of individually kind of growing. And so I think that's what most people came out of that meeting like.
Do you think on Wednesday when you played Utah State and then Saturday, do you think if you didn't have that players only meeting that you would have had the games you had? Do you think it was necessary to communicate in that way?
Yeah, for sure. It's always helpful to communicate and to be on the same page with everyone. And so once we had that, I think that's what, gave that spark, to be able to go out there, and we had more energy, more enthusiasm to go out there and play for each other and play as a team and basically play BYU basketball.
And let's not bury the lead. You played your old Bountiful Brave teammate in high school, Sam Merrill. Wednesday was an incredible performance as well. What went into that? Because defensively, you guys were locked in.
Yeah, Sam's a great player and always has been. And this year he's playing great. And so we just had that defensive mentality that we need to stop him to be able to stop the rest of their team because he's making plays for everyone. And so that's kind of was our focus is, offense will come. It's just about defense, stopping them, doing what we need to make sure that they don't get going, and then we'll get going on offense.
What's that relationship like with Sam in the middle of a game and then after the game?
In the middle of the game, you're kind of like enemies, but after the game, it's good job, see you next year, kind of thing. So we've grown up together. We always battled. We always played one-on-one together. We played on the same team, and so we kind of just have that relationship that when it's on the court, just leave it on the court, and then off the court, we'll always be friends.
When did short shorts become a thing for you? And is that an homage to your boy Larry Bird?
Kind of. I don't know. It kind of started in high school, but it was just always a thing. Very superstitious, and so I always got to keep it going.
So when you first wore them, it went well. So you've kept them since.
Yep.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Hey, who wears short shorts? Zac Seljaas.
Yeah, but let's be
honest.
honest. In 2018, you wear the tights under. Otherwise, it'd be a little different, right?
Yeah, probably.
You're not going just straight short shorts, are you? Ever?
I mean, sometimes.
His fashion options are open.
Like
man.
one game against Pacific or something. I want you to go like just no tights. You just straight short shorts. Let's go.
Your older sister Nancy played in the Mountain West Conference at BYU.
Here's how old we are. We were at BYU when
Yes.
she was playing. We're so old.
Yes, that was my first beat covering BYU sports was BYU women's basketball, featuring the likes of Nancy Seljaas. So she forged some nice rivalries in the Mountain West Conference. You don't play in the Mountain West Conference, but you play UNLV and San Diego State this week.
Well, San Diego State next week.
Sorry, next week. Because those opponents you grew up watching your sister play against, does it carry any added weight for you?
Not really. When my sister played, I was like 5 years old. And so I don't really remember that much. So
We're being aged.
Feel so old right now. Portland State on Wednesday. Barrett Pire, a guy from Payson. Some local ties that way. But what's the key against Portland State to kind of keep this winning streak going now?
Just go out with that same mentality that we had the past two games. We're going to go out there and we're going to basically play as a team, play with the energy that we had, and kind of keep that same enthusiasm that we're doing each game, you know, playing for each other, kind of, you know, getting after, you know, defensively to be able to just lead to fast breaks offensively. And so we're just kind of going out there and playing with a lot of emotion, a lot of energy, and just keep this going.
Zach, I know you're super stoked that Netflix is going to carry Friends for the next few years.
Yeah, they were going to cancel, right?
That was a big deal.
Yeah.
So before you go, a couple things. One, what's your favorite episode of Friends?
My favorite episode is, oh man, there's so many good ones. I don't have a favorite episode, but season 7 is my favorite season. So if you know you want to start and you want to just like feel it, season 7's the best.
7, okay.
Lucky 7 it is.
Good to know. Let's give you the BYU Sports Nation karma and for your finals. I think finals begin, what, Friday or something?
Yeah.
So good luck in that.
Appreciate it.
That's harder than maybe any game you'll play, yeah.
Yeah, and here's the karma is also to be used so that you can shoot a better 3-point percentage than Yoli, because it's going to happen.
Yeah, he's shooting 41%, so yeah, let's go. Do you mind signing our flag? Would that be all right?
Of course.
Okay, sweet, go ahead.
Zac Seljaas signing the flag in Studio B.